California. But it was Drew who developed into a blue-chip recruit.
I remember one time that Justin came to me and he says, you know what? I'm working hard and everybody's coming in the gym to see Drew. I said, I know. We are gonna buy Drew a gift today. And he looked at me and said, what are you talking about? I'm trying to talk to you about my feelings. I said, baby, you know why? We're gonna thank Drew for whatever his talent is, because guess what? Guess who they get to see also in that gym? You have the opportunity to do your best inline to inline. That's all. And hey, and thank your brother afterwards.
Drew became the first Holiday to play in the NBA when he was drafted by Philadelphia in 2009. Older brother Justin made it to the league in 2012. And in 2018, Aaron was drafted by the Pacers. 3 brothers, all fulfilling their NBA dreams.
I'll never take for granted for all 3 of us to be able to do that. And to me, it doesn't matter that we're the first to do it or the last. Just the fact that, like, we're able to play against each other or be on the same court as one another is really, really cool.
All right, Drew, you heard your mama. Thank your brothers for being here.
Shout out to his dad, dunking at 52 with the left.
58.
58?
Jalen, can you dunk at 49?
It just hurts to land. No breaks.
Ned's Same Race Multi, now available on all 3 racing codes. Head to the Same Race Multi tab in your selected Thoroughbred, Greyhound or Harness race and pump up your odds by selecting 2, 3 or 4 runners to finish anywhere inside the top 4. Ned's Same Race Multi, available every day on all 3 racing codes. Take it to the Ned's level, now available on Google Play. Don't chase your losses, walk away, gamble responsibly.
The laws of the game
Day
say
on
the
all
lines
3 races.
contain it. But contain it, they fail. Cross the line, move the line, break the line. This game forever grows, forever spreads. No corner of society out of bounds. A cultural force no whistle can stop. The court dimensions may be set, but this game is ever expanding. Hennessy, the official spirit of the NBA.
Play Uno at Hungry Jack's. Uno? Just peel to win over $87 million worth of prizes instantly, like thousands of dollars in gift cards and other epic prizes. There's a 1 in 4 chance to win instantly. The winning is better at Hungry Jack's.
To create our beards, we rely on the best ingredients and tools.
Same goes for our beards. The power of this wall trimmer allows that. Lithium-ion power in a trimmer, that's insane.
When it's in my hand cutting, I know I'm using the best that's out there.
Available only at Shaver Shop.
Ice break. Real coffee. Ice cold. Bring it on.
Travel the whole world of Australia in the new Nissan Navara.
At Bet365, the action never stops. Our soccer early payout is now available on multis. Simply place a pre-match bet on the full-time result. If your team leads by 2 goals at any stage, we'll settle your bet as a winner, even if your team fails to win. We're the world's favorite betting company for many reasons. Our early payout is just one of them. Gamble responsibly.
Rivalries are reignited in 2 epic title fights. But first, can rising challengers take the next step toward a league contention? UFC 263, Sunday on ESPN2.
NBA Countdown is presented by Mountain Dew, official sponsor of the NBA.
It's time to check out tonight's 3-point performance presented by Mountain Dew. In their 39-point win in Game 2, the Nets hit a franchise postseason record 21 3-pointers with 9 different players making at least 1. They have now made at least 15 threes in 6 straight playoff games, the second longest streak in the NBA. So we'll see whether or not they can keep it as hot from beyond the arc as they did in the first 2 games. Let's start with KD, who obviously averaging 32 points per game, and he's averaging what in the playoffs, Jay?
Yeah, 55, 50, and 90. And if you're Giannis, if you're guarding him or PJ Tucker, look, you have to cut the floor in half. If he's on the right side, keep him on the right side. Don't allow him to come back middle. Don't allow him to herky-jerky with the ball. Keep him one side, funnel him in to help.
KD out there, 6'11", with an extra small shirt with a hood on, makes me think the nickname Slim Reaper is so cold. It is so cold. It fit him so well.
Meanwhile, the Greek Freak, okay, needs a little bit of help, but he's got a lot of control of whether or not they get this win at home, Woj.
Yeah, Giannis is one of the great leaders in the NBA, and this is a player who does it certainly verbally with his teammates, but by how he plays and how he approaches things every game, every day. And I think this is certainly for Giannis tonight, coming off of a game 2 where you were down by almost 50 points. I think you're going to see his leadership shine through for Milwaukee tonight.
And also, he reinvested. Because imagine if they were down 2-0 and he didn't re-sign, what we'd be talking about right now.
So we would be him going somewhere else.
All right, who you got?
I got the Bucks.
I got the Bucks today.
A long series.
I got the Bucks today.
I got the Bucks too tonight.
Oh my God, we got a Woj prediction. Let's go. Enjoy it. We'll see you at halftime.
Bobby Porter.
Well, no team happier to be back home than the Milwaukee Bucks, and not just because of beautiful scenery. It's because in the first 2 games of this best-of-7 series, they were dominated in Brooklyn and now trail 0-2. But they're back home at the Fiserv Forum and a chance to get right back in the series before a capacity crowd over 16,000 piling in here for Game 3 as we welcome you to NBA Courtside, presented by Ally. So far, it has not been a competitive series. Meanwhile, you look at the other series, Utah leading 1-0. They'll play later tonight in Game 2. Phoenix, a big win last night. Philadelphia and Atlanta will resume that series tomorrow night. And good evening, everyone. Along with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand, Lisa Salters with us as well. Before this series started, everyone kept thinking this has a chance to be a classic series. Not the case through the first 2 games in markets because how impressive Brooklyn has been. They've combined star power, great role players, and defense. They've done it all so far.
Well, superstar power, with all due respect. On the offensive end, when you talk about Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, they are having their way offensively against this Bucks defense. And it starts with Kevin Durant. His ability to be a matchup nightmare. 6'3" Drew Holiday doing everything he can to defend him. This is outstanding defense, but the length and size of Kevin Durant eliminates him from the picture. Then you put length on him. 6'11" Giannis. It doesn't affect him at all. It's time to dance. Get to your spot, elevate, and knock down shots. He knows he cannot be guarded. And talk about dancing. Kyrie Irving, one of the best dancers in the history of this game. Ability to lull you to sleep, knock down shots. So good, much improved moving without the basketball. And in transition, full head of steam, the ability to stop on a dime and give you 9 cents change. 2 guys that's flat out getting it done on the offensive end. Look how effective they are. Getting it done offensively and efficiently, and most importantly, 12 assists combined, Coach.
Yeah, because before the season, there were 2 big questions about the Nets. Would they share the ball and be happy doing it? And would they be able to get enough stops to win tough playoff series? And the answer to both is a resounding yes. They have been absolutely great in their switch-heavy defense. You look at Milwaukee's regular season versus this series. This series, they've done a terrific job, the Nets have, in keeping the Bucks off the free throw line, keeping them to 25% shooting from 3, and overall being very, very disruptive.
Meanwhile, for the Bucks, again, dominated in the first 2 games. But, Jeff, as we all know, 1 victory for Milwaukee completely changed the perception of the series. Now, they have to do a lot of things better to get that 1 victory. And you think one of the keys is Chris Middleton.
Without question, Chris Middleton is the Bucks' most gifted natural scorer because he can score from all levels on the floor. He's dangerous behind the three-point line. He's got a pull-up mid-range game. He can go into the post, and he can get to the rim and to the free throw line. But it hasn't happened so far this series. You look at those numbers. He knows he has to do better. They know he has to do better. He's got to come up with a big game tonight.
You're right, and it sounds good, but you know as well as I know, you win in this league with superstar talent, and it starts with Giannis. He's got to be better. He understands that. This is a team that's daring him to make shots. They're surrendering the mid-range jump shot. Step in with confidence. Eat the airspace, shoot with rhythm, and knock it down. it'll affect everybody on the floor. Move without the basketball, again, they're not helping. Blake Griffin builds a wall with minimal help. You got to take care of the basketball and play with force. Be aggressive and minimize your mistakes. Again, turn the corner and attack. And when they help, get rid of the basketball and get rid of it on point, on target, so your shooter in Middleton can step in rhythm and knock the shot down. Brown is able to help and recover because of the poor timing on the pass. Turn the corner, get to the free throw line, and be effective by keeping constant pressure on this Nets defense. Game 1, outstanding job. But look at the bottom line. 10 free throws, 2 for 10. He's got to be better, and he's got to get there more.
So a critical Game 3 for the Milwaukee Bucks here tonight on their home floor. Now for the first time tonight, let's welcome in Lisa Salters. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Mike. Well, yes, the Bucks know that their backs are against the wall. Pat Connaughton said about this Game 3, we have to play with a chip on our shoulder, with more team pride, with more personal pride. It's been 3 days since Monday's 39-point loss, and for the Bucks, that's a long time to have to wait for a chance at redemption. PJ Tucker said he and other players have been counting down the hours for Game 3 tonight, but he said the mood in the locker room has been positive. He said players are focused, and he said that practices and film study have been great. Speaking of film, I asked Mike Budenholzer how much of Game 2 did they actually go over in the last few days, if it was something he wanted the team to see, or did he throw that tape in the trash? And he said it was a little bit of both. He said there were some bits and pieces, some negative, some positive clips that he shared with the team. But he also said there was a bunch of that game that went right in the trash. Budenholzer said the message to his team: have the right mentality, the right mindset to get back into the series. Get back to what they've been doing all season long, playing winning basketball. Thanks for watching NBA Courtside, presented by Ally.
They're just too good for everybody else.
Walks into a 3, and it's scored! Kevin Durant stops, fadeaway, scored! Oh, what a shot by Kyrie Irving!
NBA Courtside on ESPN is presented by Ally. Make your money work smarter with Ally.
This is Gus Worland. Everyone thinks he's a loser, and he couldn't be happier. Because thanks to Optiman, he's losing weight to improve his physical and mental fitness. When you buy new Optiman shakes from Chemist Warehouse, you support Gotcha for Life.
At Bet365, we're always innovating, creative. It's this constant pursuit of perfection that brought you Bet Builder, Match Live, alerts, and live streaming. It's the reason we're the world's favorite online betting company.
Gamble responsibly.
Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea, Jessie. Something might happen. You could lose a tooth, then you'd whistle when you talk.
Maybe.
Or your clickety-knee could get worse. You'd miss work, miss that promotion, miss a repayment, have to sell a kidney.
That seems far-fetched.
You could get scurvy.
Put a sock in it, Mountain.
Life's good with less worries. You can get more out of it with AHM straightforward health insurance. With AHM, you're good.
Never pain in the guts. Fresh, natural Simmel. The easy-to-digest milk.
Welcome to Gut Check Time, where it doesn't matter if you've already done it or if you're just getting started. Because it's either get one step closer to trophy time or just time to go home. Only time will tell.
The NBA playoffs. Sixers, Hawks. Suns, Nuggets. Tomorrow on ESPN.
Thought the season was tough? Now, the real test begins. The Stanley Cup Playoffs on ESPN. ESPN.
For greatness, man.
Yeah, the NBL Finals series about to explode. Fantastic storylines across both semi-final series.
In a season like no other, one thing is for certain. It's anyone's game out there. Now who will come out on top? The ones who are willing to fight for it. The NBL Semifinals. United Phoenix. Game 1 tonight on ESPN.
This is not how we thought this would go. For the Nets, no Harden, no problem.
That we have the capability of rising to the occasion.
KD and Kyrie get it for Brooklyn.
Stops on a dime, shoots the three and hits it.
Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, they signed with Brooklyn for moments like this.
The biggest playoff win in Nets franchise history. They dust Milwaukee.
And they ain't done.
Relentless pace and attack.
I'm trying to win. Don't care how I do it, just know that I did.
Let's keep working. Let's go, come on.
But the Bucks didn't come this far for nothing.
Ain't no stopping it.
And they home now. And they know now.
Hey, it's gonna take a little more.
Ain't no need even asking me, ain't even seen it happen to me.
We got a long way to go. Amazing team on the other side.